through the whole thing. Let's go.
This term that we've all heard, happy wife, happy life. That is probably the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life.
How important is it for a man to prioritize himself or his health or whatever you want to say?
Probably the most important thing a man could do, especially in the climate today. We love the ladies, we love the women. There's this term that we've all heard, happy wife, happy life. That is probably the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm not trying to downplay a woman's worth. Yes, you are extremely important. But in my opinion, a man is the foundation to any household. Why he should prioritize himself, because if he is not whole, if he's stressed all the time, if he's dealing with this and that. But when the dad is good, he can really truly focus on taking care of everybody in the family. But if you are a man and you do not prioritize yourself, your health, your finances, your mental health and emotional health, it can be problematic for everybody. He literally is the foundation, the wood, the insulation. A woman can come in there and give her touch and be very nurturing and make it a home. Let's not discount man being happy and healthy as well. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very important. And they seem to kind of discard it with the happy wife, happy life, where it's like, okay, well, he doesn't deserve to be happy. A lot of men are suffering. So I always say, man, take some time for yourself. Be a little selfish. Do something for yourself, because there's nothing worse to pull into your driveway and you're sitting out in the car for 45 minutes because you don't want to walk inside the house.
Wow. Oh my goodness. This is not a message that they want to hear, brother man. You better stop it. You better stop it. No man needs to be talking like this. These women don't want to hear that. You're not supposed to say that. You are supposed to fall in line and remember, we do it all for them, and we will suffer, we will be miserable, and we don't care. Happy wife, happy life. Well, I believe in happy man is God's plan. Ooh, that might have touched a couple souls right there. Ooh, happy. Well, what is it? Happy man is God's plan. How you like that? How y'all like that? Happy man is God's plan. Y'all like that? All right, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. First of all, let me just set the record straight here, right? Just because I don't have on my ring does not mean I'm not married, okay? I am a married man. I have been married for 8 years now, right? And I adore my wife. You understand? I love my wife. All right? But I believe that this is an equal marriage, meaning that, like, you know, we respect each other equally. Happy wife, happy life. Ever since I've ever heard that term, I have not agreed with it, and it's so cringy every time I hear it. All right? Every time I hear happy wife, happy life, it is so cringy to me because I've heard men that have said that are miserable in their relationships. And some of their women don't appreciate them. They know they're going to come around. They know they're going to pay for this. They know they're going to break their back literally to make them happy. And you know what the sad part about all this is? You can do everything that you believe that your girl needs or your wife needs, and she still won't be happy. How many times as a man have you bought your girl something that you believe that she needed or wanted, and later down the road, whether it comes up in an argument or not, she tells you, that was nice, but I didn't ask for that. I don't need that. Oh, wow. But I went out and I did this because, you know, I worked extra hard and I thought about how nice you would receive this, and an argument comes up, so she tells you straight up she don't need it. That's like me going to buy her shoes and say, I really want you to buy these shoes. And she says, well, all I really wanted was a manicure and pedicure. But I thought that would make you happy.
Audio Jungle.
No, she'll tell you straight up, well, you never asked what made me happy. And we'll say, well, we believe we did. What's my point in telling you that whole analogy? You can do everything for a woman and it doesn't guarantee that she's going to be happy. Men are the infrastructure when it comes to a family. Okay, let me just lay this out here right now. And again, women, you may not like this, but it is what it is. The man is the infrastructure of a family, right? When it comes to a single family, a single mother in a single family household, right? A single father can raise that child better than a single mother. That single mother household sometimes will raise a child that is less masculine. He might be more of a criminal, have more challenges and trouble. And when that father raises that child will be better off financially, right? The child may be a little more masculine. So maybe the woman, the girl might be a little more masculine or whatever. But there's a lot of life lessons that father can teach them. Right? So why am I saying all this? Well, if the man is the infrastructure and he's out there working and having to come up with the vision of his family and knows he will probably work until the day that he dies, he may never be appreciated by that woman. She may not ever understand that. There are women that chastise a man when he wants to go out and get something for himself. Because she will always say, well, we need this and we need that. So you went out and bought this. Right? Like, for example, like it's, I love my parents and I got millions of stories when it comes to my parents, right? My dad basically retired 34 some years, worked at AT&T, and then developed a new business that he worked for another 15 years, right? So my dad has always been a worker, always been working. So what my dad did was, one time my dad bought a big screen TV for Christmas. I remember he wanted a big screen TV. Bought it for Christmas. And I remember my mom was so upset with him. And I think it was a lot going on. And she was like, but we need the dishwasher fixed. Why did you go out and buy a TV? And gave him crap about it, right? I love my mom. I love my dad. It is what it is. And that situation happens often. Where we almost get punished for going to do the things we want to do. Right? Here's what I'd say to my men. If you want to go out and you want to buy yourself some shoes, if you want to buy yourself some car parts, man, if you are responsible and you are a disciplined young man or a disciplined man, you have to spoil yourself. You have to reward yourself. You can't always depend on your girl to do so. Sometimes you will find a really good woman who will appreciate you and buy you gifts because she loves you, right? My wife does it too. The shirt this shirt that I got on, my wife bought me, right? I told her, I ain't trying to go shopping. I ain't trying to go in here, but I seen this Goodfellas shirt on. Let me give y'all a closer look to this little thing right here. I got this Goodfellas shirt on because I love Goodfellas, right? So she bought this for me, right? It's appreciation for me, right? But what I'm saying here is sometimes as a man, you have to take care of yourself. You have to spoil yourself because a woman's list will never end and it never guarantees that she will be happy. Period. This is not a woman bashing message. This is just being honest. Women will always have a new thing and a new list for you to have. And they always want more. They always want better. They want bigger sometimes. And as a man, we are like hunters. We go get that for them. But eventually, you have to stop burning the midnight oil and say, I got to go take some time for myself and do something I love to do. I got to take care of me. Because, again, most men will work to the day that they die. What? And some men will not get appreciated for the work that they do. Being a father may not be the most rewarding job, but you have to teach your child lessons and teach them things that maybe the mother doesn't understand. You have to be more of the disciplinarian. You are the one that might be hated by your child growing up, but then loved by your child later. Like men have to make tough decisions all the time. Let's just keep it a being. Men have to make tough decisions all the time. A real man that takes care of his family, whether he's married or not, he has to make tough decisions. He has to do things that he doesn't want to do all the time. And a lot of times we're making these decisions so that our woman is comfortable, or our woman, doesn't have to work as much, right? Let's just be honest. Like, most dudes do that. But it doesn't guarantee that it will be appreciated. Your children are probably not going to appreciate you. Your children, like when I grew up, I thought my dad was the meanest person on earth. I used to be like, man, he just mean. I didn't appreciate, well, I cannot say that. I didn't appreciate him. I just gave him a lot of crap growing up. It didn't take till I was about 21, 22 years old, or even my 20. And I started saying, man, my dad actually taught me a really great lesson out here in life. That took almost 20-something years. A mom will get instant gratification with their child. Thank you, mom. Love you, mom. Hugs, mom. But a dad might not get that. So as a man, you got to take care of yourself. You cannot wait for somebody to come do it for you, because it may never happen. It may never happen. Go and buy yourself the barbecue pit. Go buy yourself the auto parts that you want to buy. Go buy yourself the shorts and the pants or whatever. Do it within reason. Take care of yourself. Don't be miserable, because there's no guarantee that you will be appreciated. There's no guarantee that your kids are going to love you. Girls going to love you. Anyone's going to understand you. Do what you got to do. Take care of yourself. A happy man is God's plan. Because if you're a happy man, then guess what happens? You'll be a better father. You'll be a better worker, probably a better son. You're better in a lot of areas when you could take care of yourself. But that happy wife, happy life stuff will keep you miserable. You'll be constantly burning the midnight oil just trying to make her happy, and that's not even what she wants, man. Just saying. Just saying. All right? I did my quick hour. I think that's all my show.